Wait. Don't hit it yet.
Don't you fucking
Just you
dare.
wait.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare hit that button.
Don't do it.
This is why I'm ornery today, Carver.
Ornery. Horny.
This is why I'm ornery.
You're horny?
I'm done dealing with it. Damn it.
Man, you're really into that. The thing.
Look,
that
I make
you're-
time to come out of here. Time out of my day.
Oh, I was saying nobody's here. Oh, Jester Beats first here. All right, bud.
Chester Beats.
We got it. We got an audience now. We can start whenever you're ready.
We're good. Now you can hit the button whenever, bud.
Hey, don't punch it like that.
Is it the end of the world?
Don't make me ornery.
Yes. It is the end of the world.
Encoding overloaded.
It's
Consider
also
turning out video
the
settings.
beginning of a brand new, solid Juggalo world for us all to enjoy. We'll
Hey! Fuck you! What's up? I meant to say welcome. All right. See, look at this. My name's Kyle, aka Keezy, and these are my friends. We got my man here,
Carver Law, y'all.
and of course,
Hi, this is Just Chris or Ornery Chris.
you're
Horny.
ornery,
Horny today.
I'm ornery.
being very ornery today. So you had to get your name changed.
Yeah, well, you know,
You should have heard this guy before the show. He was
Yeah.
just like poo-pooing ideas. He's just like just saying, no, not good enough for me. This is my show now. I make the rules. You should have seen him. He banged his fist on the table and everything.
well, yeah.
Yeah,
I know.
it's noticeable. You've been in
Like-
a bit of a mood.
Well, ever since he won the rap battle, it's been like it's been
Been
growing.
progressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Pure diva.
yeah, well, it's just I don't know. I'm becoming more of a juggalo. I'm more confident now, and you know, I just question what you guys are doing for the show.
I see.
That's all.
I see. All right, man.
That's
You're
good. It's healthy.
Look. By the way,
Typical chapter 17er wanting to come in and ruin everything. Oh, so Chris's shirt says "Insane Clownfish Posse." It's pretty dope.
Are you mocking?
Pretty
Is that
lit.
a mock?
No,
A
not
mockery?
at
Are you
all.
making a
Not at all.
mockery?
I'm curious if that's an anti-Juggalo shirt.
absolutely not. Actually, my mom went to buy me an Insane Clown Posse shirt. She typed in Insane Clown Posse on Amazon, liked the design of this one, not knowing it's not an actual Insane Clown Posse. Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, that's like a pretty wholesome ICP shirt if there ever is one."
Exactly. So she sent it to me. She's like, "Oh, your shirt. It took me a while. I didn't really like the designs that I saw, but I found this shirt, and so I bought it for you." And she's like, "I'll be watching your show, so no cuss words." And that's why I told you no cuss before the show, and you were making me mad.
So yeah, Chris's
'Cause I
mom.
said no cuss
Fuck
words.
you. I mean that with all the love in my heart.
Great. Perfect.
I'll take her to Starbucks.
Let me just smoke some weed, and I won't be ornery Chris anymore. I'll be just Chris.
All right.
Again.
We need it, man.
Good.
So that said, how's everybody else's week going?
Going pretty good, man.
Anything cool?
It's been fucking miserable for me.
Really, dude? Why?
Well, I just had to.
You don't get into it?
Not much to get into. It's just life, man. Every day is miserable when I'm not here with you guys.
I hear that.
Aw, I appreciate that, man. My week was pretty rough near the end. It was pretty good until like Thursday, I think it was, when the Twiztid album came out. I'm just joking. It's not that bad.
Man,
it's not
man.
that bad. It's milk toast.
See, that's what these chapter 17 kids think of.
Oh no. I got respect for Twiztid back in the day. Now they're making music now. So that's good.
They're there. They're
I like Blaze more than I like Twiztid. For sure. That's what I'm saying. Blaze is a staple here on the show. Yeah.
we are very Blaze loving on the show. Like I dare say
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime guy.
we've rarely said very many bad things about Blaze. He's a wholesome guy. He seems like a good, just general dude all around. I've never heard him say anything negative.
Yeah, I was reading on like a forum where they were talking about like they have side jobs which was kind of a shocker to me. You know, I kind of thought that they were barely not making it, but like barely making him and ABK, I guess, have side jobs.
I could see that. I'm sure Twiztid's probably, sustained,
Pretty
but
comfortable.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Blaze had a side gig.
Yeah.
I can't. I wouldn't hate on that.
Yeah, Blaze is an everyman. Respect Blaze.
Now that said, if I'm somewhere and like Blaze is waiting my table, and he's like, of course, if I'm trying to get a coffee, what if I was trying to get a coffee and Blaze worked there?
Blaze. Yeah.
What would he say?
You wouldn't want to get like dead dust in your coffee, because I'm pretty sure like as a dead man, he's got like flakes coming off. From what I've heard, Blaze, I think he does roofing, either roofing or fencing or siding or something like that. I think they both.
Oh, he has like a manly gig.
I think he does
That's
roofing.
cool.
I think he does roofing, and I think ABK like mows lawns or something.
Oh, come on, man. That's
like
racist.
Landscaping. No,
That's
landscaping.
racist.
What?
Just because ABK's Mexican, you're going to say he's doing landscaping.
Mexican. Oh man, no, yeah. I was really confused by that. I was like, wait, am I not aware? Are like Native Americans like known for their landscaping
No, I'm just
abilities? Yeah, but
they don't have any land.
yeah. White joke.
They don't have any land to skate.
All right, guys. All right, guys.
All right, too far.
Move.
I was trying to make. I thought it was funny.
Can't talk about Native Americans, man. That's
Dude,
barred.
I love Native Americans. I've been listening to Corporate Avenger all week, so I've been pumped up.
yeah.
I've been pumped up and against white people and pro Native American all week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where the-
against white people, against the Bible.
Yep.
Against
Why
all
the
that. No.
fuck are you listening to Corporate Avenger?
Yeah, where did that come from?
I just felt like I hated
Everyone.
tyranny.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, corporate, they were real popular, obviously, during the Deck 1 era when they were signed to Sub Noise. I never got into them, man. I got into them for the shock value. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, yeah. This will make people angry. But then after that, I was like, yeah.
Dude,
I was not a fan.
That first album, like, I mean, I know they had like a couple, they had like an EP or whatever, but they condensed it into like that Freedom is a State of Mind, that first album, the LP they released.
Yeah.
I lost mine a long time ago. I think we got our car broke down or whatever, and it was in the CD player. I never got a new one, so I got a new copy. So I've been bumping the fuck out of it.
Hell yeah.
It's great. I love it. That album rules. And
Tax-
Corporate Avenger rules.
Taxman, he's with the current Cottonmouth Kings lineup, right?
Oh, I think so.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I know he was rolling with them toward the end of Cottonmouth Kings.
He was definitely with them at the Gathering. At the Gathering set, he was part of that. So I'm pretty sure Taxman is in the new lineup. It's Taxman, D-Loc, and then like the other 2 or 3 guys.
That's cool and all, but
Daddy X isn't in it no more.
Taxman is kind of a bitch.
Really? Damn.
I think so.
I don't know anything about Taxman other than his face paint.
I know
and he holds a megaphone.
I know I jumped up on stage one time at a Cottonmouth Kings concert, and he threw me off stage.
Literally
What?
threw you off
Yeah.
stage?
What?
Wow.
Yep. He
Oh,
grabbed
shit.
He grabbed me and threw me off stage.
Hey, Taxman, fuck you, buddy.
right.
Yeah, you know
That's
what?
right.
You're.
Fuck
I
you.
mean, you're a tax-paying customer.
That's
he
right.
Should have. He should have. Took
I ever
pity
see
on
you, man, it's on site. You're going to get Deck 1 dealt with. Oh,
Yeah.
all I'm
Should have
saying,
took
man.
pity on our friend over here.
That's
You
right.
better not be performing at the next Gathering, Taxman.
So yeah, Corporate Avenger. It's good.
I'm going
Oh,
to
yeah.
kick you in the sacks, man.
Very, very pro-Indian, and I am pro-Indian.
Yeah,
And I wish Corporate
absolutely.
Avenger would come back, and I wish they would make a new album.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Does anyone know anything about Corporate Avenger at this
If,
point?
if anyone knows how to get a hold of Spike, the main guy from Corporate Avenger, let me know. I want to just have an intimate, personal conversation with him that'll never talk about with you guys.
Yeah, there you go. All right. Anyway, so today, yeah, there was that Twiztid album or whatever that dropped.
I said, you know what? I said that because of that guy that messaged us that
Who
the
did?
guy that messaged us that wanted to talk.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. I
So,
remember-
do you want
yeah.
to talk about this? I mean, we didn't.
We didn't touch on it too much. It was just an odd conversation. that's
So
all.
when you have like our channel isn't that popular. We
At
don't have
all.
that many followers and shit.
No.
But every now and
No.
then you do get a random message from
It's
somebody.
homies, yeah.
You get a random message from somebody that's just like, I don't know what the fuck you were thinking and why you sent me that.
Yeah, no, fair. Well, yeah, like just confusing. Very confusing. Like it's like, wait, every step. I don't know how much I want to share because I don't want to shit on the person either. But like It was just like it progressively, every step of it got a little more odd.
Somebody messaged us like, "Hey, he said I want to talk to you."
Yeah, we won't just say his name. We can
He's
just
like-
talk about it. We'll just say his name. Like, just if you're watching, dude, no, this was a very odd conversation.
All right,
Okay,
Juggalo
for us.
Jim. All right.
Juggalo Jim. Okay, hits us up. Absolutely.
He messaged us as like, "Hey Keezy, I can tell you really love the Dark Carnival. I really want to have a personal conversation with you about the Dark Carnival and the lore and like."
And he
He's
said,
like,
"Can
"Give
I
me-
get your phone number so I could call you?"
And I was like, nah, man. Like, I was like, what? No. Why?
Yeah. He literally said, "What? No, why?"
And he's like, man, I could tell you really feel it, man. I feel it too. And I just really want to talk to him. Like, dude, we can get you off. Yeah. I was like, we'll get you off for a Juggalo origin story. He's like, no, I don't want to come on the show.
Yeah, he said, "I don't want to come on the show. I don't want to do an origin story. No offense or anything. I'm sure you guys are great on the show, but I have no interest in being on your show. I just want to talk to you. And if you talk to me, I think you'll understand." That's what he said.
Yeah,
that was
he
his
did say that.
He said, "If you talk to me, I think you would understand. I just need to talk to you about some stuff." And it's like,
I need to talk to you.
yeah, it's like, I mean, there's every Sunday you can call us live on the show. There's a number, but we're not giving you our personal phone numbers. And that, I mean, there are a few people in the Deck One Dealt inner community, the wild cards, that I would give my phone number to. But outside of that very close group, yeah, man, that's kind of weird to ask for our personal phone numbers.
So,
Just
buddy,
saying.
that said, he did message the next day like, "Oh, sorry, man, I was drunk as fuck yesterday."
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't read that part. Okay, cool.
Because I was like, "All right, thanks, man." Like,
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah.
man, it's weird. It's weird to just be drunk messaging podcasts.
Yeah,
That's
right,
a weird
right.
phenomenon, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's kind of where it's at. Podcasts, I think, have taken over. Back in the day, I remember like going to work. You would turn on the radio, like sometimes, like, if I did, in the rare occasion I didn't want to listen to psychopathic shit, you turn on the radio and you would have your morning talk show.
Yeah.
I think podcasts have kind of taken the place of that,
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
place where you kind of hang out with people almost intravenously, and they're talking about current events. It's just we're juggalos, so our current events are a
Yeah.
little bit different than the
You
rest
get
of
to
the
be a
world.
fly on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
So some people take it a little too seriously, I think, and like,
yeah.
I get it though. Like, you guys listen to us all the time. You know us better than we know you. So when we get messages like that, I can't help but be like, "What the fuck?" But he's like, "Oh, Keezy, I know you, man." Like,
And I mean,
so
he
I
was
get
very
that.
cool. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, we're not shitting on this person at all. He seemed very, very cool. It
Yeah.
was just a very odd request. We're not, just for future reference, we're not giving you our personal phone numbers or where we live unless you're like one of the wild cards.
Call
And
the-
that's, like I said, very, very close group there.
Call the Deck One Dealt line anytime you want.
Absolutely.
Somebody did just call last week and gave I won't play it on the show, but they gave us just an idea for the show.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. If you leave a message, we will hear the messages, and yeah.
So the number's at the bottom scrolling. If you ever want to call, text, or leave a message or call during the show, feel free. I'll probably hang up on you if it's during the show for whatever reason. But
Yeah.
know?
But yeah, if you got good news, usually if you call, just have something good, man. Have some tidbits, or you can also send your videos to Carver, because if you have Carver videos, Carver is a
Shout
representative.
out to Keezy and Carver over at Deck One Dealt Podcast.
What about just
Thank you, Shaggy.
What
Thank
about
you,
just
Shaggy Too
Chris?
Dope.
Shaggy, what about just Chris?
Yeah, know what I'm saying?
that's all.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Thanks.
that's fine. I get it, Shags. Shag's a busy man. Like, he's met you guys. You guys have had dinner at his house a few times. I have yet to go over there. I always find something to, something always comes up. But yeah, that's nice of you to call, Shaggy. Thank you.
Yeah,
we appreciate that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. You didn't even hang up the phone.
Oh,
You
fuck.
forgot to hang up the phone all the way. All right, we got it. We got it hung
Yeah,
up
he
all
was
the way
still
now.
listening.
Yeah. he
sorry,
was-
Shaggy.
Shit, sorry, man. Sorry. Shit. That must have angered him. I hope he still calls.
How embarrassing. You
That
know?
is.
Yeah, hopefully he still calls and everything. That would be great.
Was there any other like Juggalo news or tidbits this week?
Not big
that we
stuff
need to touch
other than Twiztid completely jacking ICP's idea
All right.
and making an album that's very eerily similar to the Three-Headed Monster.
So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Like,
I know, because we're gonna cover the album, but like, and I know I don't want to spend more time on it than just reviewing the album. We're talking about it there, but like, I mean, hey, there's some signs, man, that this is kind of a copycat album.
So yes, so somebody in the chat, Wes says, "What the fuck even is Odyssey?"
Odyssey.
If you don't know,
It's okay.
Great question.
Me being, I don't want to completely shit on Twiztid because I did like them back in the day, but I'm not a big fan of them right now. And the thing is, I 100% believe it is just Magic Ninja Entertainment three-headed monster. That's it.
yeah.
It's Twiztid and Blaze, so it's three guys rapping over beats. Like they on this one they say, oh no, it's DJ Godzilla as well. So theoretically it's four, but DJ Godzilla. I mean, Carver kind of brought up a good point. You could get any DJ and be like, hey, man, your name's DJ Godzilla now. Make these beats.
Hey, Fritz, we're going to call you DJ Godzilla.
For this album. Yeah. Now, I think that DC pointed out in the Discord that he has other albums. I think it was DC that pointed out that DJ Godzilla has other albums.
Oh,
and he's
okay.
done the Godzilla theme before. It was either him or anyway. But so maybe this guy always has Godzilla shit, but it's just weirdly timed that it's right after the three-headed monster, and now you have on the cover a three-headed, your three heads, and then
Speaking of Godzilla, why does Godzilla 98 get such a bad rap?
I don't know. It's not as. I just think it's because it's not as good as the other movies.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I like Godzilla '98, the one with the dude from
Matthew Broderick.
It was all right.
Matthew
It was
Broderick?
all right at the time, but look, DJ. I don't know. DJ Godzilla. Who knows where he came from or who he is, right?
Yeah.
The album though, like it being a ripoff of Three Headed Monster. I mean, I think the song Smoke Headed Monster is definitely like a tongue-in-cheek, like call back to that for sure. I mean, because what are the fucking odds, right?
Yeah, that you've been working on a song called Smoke Headed Monster before Three Headed Monster came out.
That said, I've listened to this album like 4 or 5 times. It's only like 17 minutes long. So, but I don't think I didn't pick up any like ICP dissing or shit like that. Like I usually kind of pick up in Twiztid's lyrics.
Yeah.
So that said, like maybe they're just going a little more subtle, but maybe because the album is such an obvious like shot at them, they didn't bother with the lyrics. Like, what do you think?
I think that they just can't come up with any good ideas. Oh, another little coincidence that we discovered for the show. We looked up DJ Godzilla. You know where he's from? Las Vegas, Nevada. You know who else is from Las Vegas? The King Ouija. The goat. One of them. One of them. All right, but look, I'm just saying the man Ouija. We'll say that. We'll play it level. The man Ouija.
Eric.
Yeah, Eric, as you lovingly refer to him, is from Las Vegas as well. Is that a coincidence? I think not, man. I'm just saying. I think that Twiztid is it's just they're out of ideas. All their best ideas back in the day came because they were under Jay, and Jay was kind of giving those ideas to them.
Oh,
that's what I think.
Think so, huh?
100%. Jay is,
and Jay's not doing that for Ouija though, right?
Huh? No, he is. He is for sure.
Okay.
Ouija's, no,
as long as we can agree that Ouija has no good ideas. Okay.
No, Ouija has good ideas, but Jay always takes those good ideas and amplifies them. He's like the Vince McMahon of psychopathic, good for better and worse. You know what I mean?
He's like, hey, Ouija, here's your gimmick.
Ouija Mac is Triple H. He's like, look, man, I want you to take the reins, and then Ouija will be like, nice, and then Ouija feels like he has the reins, and then he's gonna come at the last minute and be like, my label.
And guess what? Soon he'll just be fucking his daughter.
Somebody Photoshop
Hey,
that,
man.
please.
Yeah,
I want to see Ouija Mac's head on Triple H's body.
Ouija Mac's head on Triple H's body. I will work on it. And then
come on,
Violent J is Vince McMahon. You know, there you go, man. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's that dichotomy, man.
Well, I'll say this: the Godzilla three-headed monster thing is a pretty. I mean, to me, it's competition. You know, I wouldn't say it's stealing. It's like, hey, they're the three-headed monster. Let's be Godzilla. You know, we'll fight against them. It's it's like a. It's a gimmick. I think
they're finally doing the superheroes versus supervillains
kind of thing. Yeah, I mean,
who was the one that had
it's them clapping back in a creative way. Sorry, go ahead.
Which one had 3 heads in Godzilla? Ghidorah?
I think it was Ghidorah.
Or Gojira?
Gorilla?
Here we go.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, one of those. But yeah.
So
why not? Why not do like Gigan gimmicks and shit now. Is that what they call them?
Oh,
Chat. Who is the three-headed monster? Hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
Ghidorah. Yeah, Ghidorah, the three-headed monster.
The Japanese culture of giant monsters and robots.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Why am I
Gojin?
Goju.
Rogan?
Joe Rogan's. That's
Joe
it.
Rogan's.
They're Joe Rogan's.
Joe Rogan's.
So man, this show is very Joe Rogan heavy.
Yeah, so there's
know?
yeah. Joe Rogan gets mentioned in almost every episode.
But Joe Rogan,
we ought to make that. We ought to make that like a thing that we do. We find some place in every episode.
Joe
to
Rogan?
insert Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan and Juggalos go together like this. All right,
They go together like peanut butter and mayonnaise.
it's
Which
you know, and you know what?
means ask Cobra,
You-
King Cobra.
Listen, the word Juggalos is kind of like a portmanteau of Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Oh, Juggalo. Oh, so you're like if
Joe
you take,
Rogalos?
So you're like Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan,
Yes.
Juggalo.
Yes,
I see.
you didn't know that's where that came from.
No, it's like 4 degrees of separation.
Jay used to be a huge fan. But back, I mean, I know Juggalos was invented in the mid '90s. You didn't know
Right.
this though, but Jay was a huge fan of news radio.
I did not know that. Thank you for letting me know that. I 100% believe you though.
He's gone on record as saying like Phil Hartman was one of the best. He said that news radio was underrated.
He's really good friends with Chris Hansen.
Yep, that's
Yep,
true.
from News Radio. Yeah.
And
I
then
I can see it.
So
man.
after news radio, he of course followed Joe Rogan to Fear Factor, and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Joe
So
Ro-
now you
Joe
guys.
Rogalos.
So now you guys know every time
Joe
you stop
Rogalos.
by here, you're going to. You know that we're Joe Rogalos, so we're going to mention Joe Rogan every single episode from now on.
We'll say Jogalos.
Jogalos.
Oh, that's good
Jogalos.
too.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, we're Jogalos.
We're Jogalos.
There you go. We're Jogalos.
And you know when Jay was like Juggalos, he was really saying Joe Rogan Juggalos.
Yeah,
that's really what he
Juggalo-
said.
Rogalos.
Yes,
Yeah,
he was saying that.
Jogalo Roganos.
I'll get Mushy Mustard to make sure he updates.
Juggalos.
I'll make sure Mushy Mustard updates the Genius lyric page for that.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Mustard. Please get on Genius right now and update that.
I'll submit it.
Thank you.
But,
I'm glad we're making progress. Finally
All right,
getting
so-
this thing
All right,
tackled.
back to the matter at hand. So Wes said Godzilla '98 was great.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Godzilla 98. Godzilla was a mom. She had eggs.
Wait, in that movie, Godzilla was a woman?
Yeah.
Really, I didn't like that one. I thought it was pretty. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, it was okay, but it was the slowest moving. You only got Godzilla in the very end. A Godzilla
Guys.
movie should be about Godzilla. I think.
Guys,
It was about Godzilla.
we're getting off track.
Carver, you're making me a little
All-
bit ornery here.
All she wanted to do was make a nest inside the big dome theater
A
thing.
big nest. Godzilla is just a mommy. I want to have
with
my
eggs, yeah. And then there's
babies.
baby Godzillas that hatched that look
I
like
wanna have-
raptors.
I want to have my baby.
I don't remember all that.
It's
You don't remember
Clover-filled whack-ass bullshit where you have aliens. So they just come to Earth to have babies? What?
Well, I remember Matthew Broderick running around. That's
Nah,
all
bro, I
remember.
like the new Godzillas. The one where he's fighting fucking King Kong and they live in the center of the Earth. You know what I mean? That's badass,
Godzilla
bro.
98 rules.
I haven't seen that shit.
Godzilla 98 is pretty rough. Buddy.
Why does it get such a bad
All right, wait.
Because
All right,
it's,
can we
it's
just
an inferior movie.
can we just knock it
compared to
off
the
with
other ones.
Can we just knock it off with Godzilla '98?
All right.
Other than when
right, sorry.
I think McDonald's did have some really cool Godzilla '98 like cups,
Yeah.
collector's edition cups at the
Yeah,
time.
and
Those
they
were-
had that, like, didn't they have that Puff Daddy song?
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
really good. You guys want
See,
to check? You want
this
to check
coming
that
from the-
video out?
It's coming from the guy who likes
No.
Puff.
Okay. Hold on. I'm sorry. We're getting off track again.
Yeah, we are. That's what we do here.
Can we
Thank you for stopping by again, folks. All right. I'm getting ornery though.
Godzilla '98 is good.
I liked it.
I
don't-
say
you
it's
know,
good.
I say it's good. To me, give me
Getting
that.
ornery. I'm more. This is making me more ornery than a hungry baby in a strip club.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Jesus.
Getting a hornery over there. Hornery.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go? Oh, I'll say we don't talk about the album, but the only news, DC Faco guy did say this in the chat. He said, where was it? I missed it. Oh, he said 17 minutes long. Another jab at ICP, huh?
Oh shit. 17 minutes long.
Huh?
Wait, what?
That's how long this album is.
The album is 17 minutes long.
It's 16. Oh, almost exactly 17 minutes.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
come on.
16 minutes and 58 seconds.
Too many coincidences here.
That's Yeah, 16 minutes too long.
And again, I mean, and this isn't like out of the realm of possibility, because you got to think, dude, when Hollywood studios like make movies, like the writers talk to each other, the people that work on different sets talk to each other. It gets around, and then all of a sudden you have another studio working on the same type of movie.
I mean,
it's just the shit. It happens everywhere, music and all entertainment.
You're right.
Yeah, but like usually, like you'll have, when those movies come out, you have like Pacific Rim, and then you have like Atlantic Bowl, you know, and then like the ones that are the
Pacific
copycats.
Rim Job, the porn.
Well, yeah, like exactly. Every movie, big movie, action movie has a porn, and
Pacific
every
Bowl.
big movie has like a
Atlantic
B-list
Bowl.
like copycat. This isn't the B-list copycat, bro. This is like the porno movie, maybe.
But remember when, like, do you remember?
There's some value there.
Do you remember
but
when?
not much.
Do you remember when like Deep Impact and Armageddon came out like the
Yeah.
same summer?
It's that kind of
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
see what you're saying. Okay, or like what's the other one? Dante's Peak and the other volcano
Yes.
movie.
Yeah.
They came out like the same summer.
the other volcano. movie.
Yeah, whatever it's called. Volcano or
Yes.
something. I don't know.
You're right though. It's the same. That's
Okay.
I think the parallel thinking that we think
Yeah, yeah.
might be kind of
That's
happening.
what I was
Oh,
getting
okay.
at.
I see what you're saying. So not divinely inspired. It's just a very oddly timed coincidence. But in the Juggalo world, I don't know, man. I just feel like Twiztid is jacking ideas because once again, I'm pretty firm in the fact that Jay had all of Twiztid's best ideas. I'm serious. I'm sorry. Like that's their whole gimmick and shit. And like they're still doing their thing. Like they're still good rappers. But another thing I've noticed about this album, like it's pretty much just a Madrox fucking solo album.
It is several. There out of the 7 tracks, like 4 of them are solo Madrox.
Yeah,
I think.
at least with with the 3-Headed Monster, you're getting solo tracks from each artist. You're getting joint tracks from each artist. Everybody gets their chance to shine. It's like an equal 3 heads. Here, it's Madrox, and then like it sounds like he invited them in a couple days. He was like, "You guys want to spit a verse on this shit that I'm doing?"
What? Yeah, that's what it seems
And it's
like.
throwaway Madrox shit too. It's not him being impressive. It's just like,
Yeah,
you know,
His normal little shit when I'm doing like this, and
I
I'm
think
telling you, motherfuckers.
You know, I mean, I would argue that he's dropping some of his best bars he's ever dropped on this album.
You
honestly.
think?
I truly do.
oh wow, I don't agree.
To me, what it seems like is like Madrox
Could
is
have.
Madrox probably is like the most workaholic out of all of them. He just records a shit ton of stuff, and he had a bunch of shit together, and they were like, let's make a 3-Headed Monster album. Because really, the only thing that ties this to 3-Headed Monster is the cover.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
The
it.
fact that it's, I imagine they went with that due to the fact that it's DJ Godzilla. I don't understand the why it's called Odyssey.
But
do,
DJ
do we
Godzilla,
understand?
it's almost, I can find almost nothing on him other than SoundClick, which is what I'm going off of.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's not like he's a major artist. I can't see why they were like, oh, we have to work with this fucking guy, you know, to the point we're going to like make the project's theme based on him.
Like it could have been something as simple as, you know, this is just a producer that maybe reached out to them and said, "Here's my stuff. If you guys like what I'm doing, let's make a project together." And they're like, "All right, let's do a few songs on your shit." You know, just like maybe like One Man Crew wanted to do.
DC Vago guy's comment is great in
I
the
see
chat.
him. I see
Yeah, in the chat. That's a great. If anyone wants to see that, you'll have to click on live chat. If you're watching later, click on live chat in the YouTube, and you can read it for yourself. But hilarious, you're the shit for that. All right. Anyway,
DC's got some punches, man.
yeah, he's the shit. But yeah, so I didn't enjoy this album as much as I like 3-Headed Monster. 3-Headed Monster, both of their albums impressed me. I still listen to some of those songs to this day. This, I am never going to revisit past this. And that's not just Twiztid hate. Like, I really do fuck with C17, as you guys know. I don't hate on Twiztid just because of that. It's just they kind of fell off over the years. They're just, and it's not that they're bad. Like, we were talking last week about Milquetoast. They are Milquetoast. I think to bring back up DC Fago guy, he's a fucking pinnacle of knowledge. He's like our philosopher. But anyway, to bring him back up, he compared them, I think it was him that compared them to mac and cheese. You know, Twiztid. And that's how Twiztid is. Twiztid is mac and cheese. You're always going to get a pretty good album. But like, yo, do you ever say to yourself, not many people, there are people out there, but I don't ever say to myself, you know what I want for dinner tonight? Some mac and cheese. I don't do that. Mac and cheese for me is always a side dish. It's an afterthought. You know what I mean? So if they're in a playlist, I'm not going to get mad. I'm not gonna be like mac and cheese. What the fuck? Yeah.
Sometimes
But-
you have like a mac and cheese casserole though. That is the entree.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but then that's mac and cheese with a little bit of extra. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll have to get somebody, and I just don't think that DJ Godzilla is that little bit of extra. I think DJ Godzilla is like Parmesan Reggiano in a can, like the stuff on the shelf that has the sawdust in it.
I'll say this about like as far as DJ Godzilla goes, if he's like his contribution to this album is just making the beats, they're fine. You know, they're fine enough.
They're fine.
Like they're nothing to write home about. They're nothing bad.
But it doesn't-
whatever. But I think Jamie is the one that makes this album worth listening to. He really is.
Really,
I
think
I
the
would give
opposite. I
that
just
to.
don't.
I would say Jamie is the Godzilla '98 of this album. I mean, to me, he's. I think he's the best part. That's my favorite movie. So
You said Godzilla.
Godzilla '98.
Godzilla. Why do you love '98 so much?
I just love that movie. I don't.
It's by far, I would say, the worst Godzilla movie, and I'm including.
That's just your opinion,
I'm including.
man.
No, dude, I'm including Son of Godzilla.
Son of Godzilla.
I'm including Son of Godzilla. Okay,
Oh God, I love
it's
that.
still worse than even that.
It's worse than Son of Godzilla.
It
Yeah.
is.
Son of Godzilla was amazing.
That was one of the best Godzillas. Inadvertently, it was like
Kaiju.
horribly made. Yeah, Kaiju. That's the name of the big guys.
Yeah, so
Kaiju.
to me, it seems like M&E Psychopathic. They're like kaiju battling right now.
Yeah, kind of. But sorry, bro, you're gonna get Godzilla. You're gonna get your ass kicked by Ghidorah on this one, bro.
I'll listen to this album 3 times in a row before being forced to listen to either of the Three-Headed Monster albums.
You are high on. I don't know how much alcohol you're putting in that cup, but good lord, bro.
I mean, seriously, man.
There's no way.
This album rules. This song is the shit. He's like, grind your whole bag with my shoe in the side. Talking about how, the whole song. He's just talking about how like he's a pot snob. You know what I mean? It's
yeah, it's just but see, don't be a pot snob. What a
but he's
whack-
doing
like-
it. It's like funny. Like it's tongue
What
in
I
cheek.
hate, what I hate about Madrox is how he always raps like he's trying to yell indoors. Like he's always like this, and he's always like trying to talk like he's trying to yell, but he can't actually scream.
Sometimes he does the evil voice.
Oh
like
yeah,
this.
you're right. Yeah,
Sometimes he has to bring the rhymes and bring this a sign and find the sign.
yeah. That's when he tries to get more lyrical. I feel.
So
is when
I'm
he does
faded
that.
and constantly faded.
Yeah, exactly. But usually he also does that thing right here where he's trying to sound like he's yelling and so on.
And I'm never gonna go off the foot. You're gonna do the
Exactly. And like you're like, hey, Madrox. And he's like, I can't yell with all of my might because I might get kicked out of the house tonight, so I gotta keep it. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that's. Oh, here it is. And then he switches over to the.
And I wanna be Ain't no tree on your hand.
You
Gotta with
Well, I mean, at least on this
song.
song, we're getting both Madroxes. You know,
we're
he's-
getting 3 Madroxes because he's doing that cool voice where he's like, "Got my shoe in the sidewalk, run the whole bag with my shoe in the sidewalk." He's doing that, and he's doing his regular rapper guy voice.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, he's doing his up in your face when I'm bringing the blaze, and then doing the
And I wanna bring in the
as well as the
yeah, man.
hell yeah, man.
boy.
Thanks for that.
That song rules.
Versatility. Hey. See, when I heard this one, I was like, okay, this is tight, and then the chorus ends.
So I know some people might have been disappointed upon listening to this album, learning that it was a weed album. Did that have
That's
any?
what I'm saying. It has nothing to do. Dude, this is thrown fucking together. This
Yeah,
is
like-
obviously thrown together. The fucking cover is the only thing and it's because they got the DJ, whatever. I don't know what. There's nothing. I mean, at least Three-Headed Monster is tied together a little more.
Yeah, Three-Headed Monster is a project where this was something that was absolutely slapped together. But that's
Yeah,
it.
it seems like it was slapped together. Like, hey, they're doing a Three-Headed Monster. Let's slap something
So
together.
these definitely seem like songs that were either throwaways or just like singles or whatever. I don't know what they plan on doing with them, but I'm not mad at it. Like
I'm not. Again, I'm not. I'm not dissing on it.
I truly think the worst song on this album is better than the best song on the Three-Headed Monster albums.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I won't go that far. There
will, man.
There was one song on here I thought was pretty bad.
Oh, you're straight tripping because you're about to say it's the best, one of the best songs on here. My favorite song is the next one, but
What, 6 Feet Deep?
yeah.
Yeah.
This song's pretty cool. I like the beat to this.
This
one.
song's cool.
The
Got
worst.
monoxide on it.
I know the worst song is. Well, we'll get to it.
I don't know.
just average,
they
bro.
bring the bars on this album, man. I don't know.
I don't agree that they bring the bar. Okay, because if you go back here, let's go back. Listen, let's listen to this next bar. Here we go. Oh well, that didn't work out. But but I'm saying if you take any a set of 4 bars, they're not really saying anything. It's just generic filler. This whole album's generic.
I mean, this is coming from a guy who likes Ouija Mac.
Yeah, bro, because Ouija Mac makes dope ass tracks, bro.
His whole gimmick is weak filler.
What? No, bro.
He
His
is
gimmick
weak
is
filler.
music. His gimmick is music that you can actually vibe to.
His
So
albums are
when you're-
weak filler in
when
between
I'm-
ICP albums.
When I'm driving, no way. When I'm driving around, I want to I want to groove. I want to like really vibe with the beat. So you're listening to dope ass Shaggy the Airhead beats. You're listening to, and he can come lyrical. He comes lyrical in lots of songs. He actually like has a really good like when he does melodic shit. That shit sounds great as fuck. Or you can have Twiztid doing the fucking thing when they're rapping like this and
Jamie's bringing it on this song.
Oh,
This is his most
please.
lyrical song on here, I think.
Hey, shout out to DJ in the chat. He says random topic, but Killer Clowns from Outer Space is a cult classic. You're right. You're right.
Fuck
it is.
yeah, bro.
Donald
That's
Jean.
one of the greatest. That's one of the greatest like 80s movies there is.
Who is that? Who's Donald Jean Wade?
That is
Donald Gene Wade Jr. I don't
one
know.
of my best friends.
Oh, really? I might be related to him.
That's all right. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I might be related to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, we don't have Vinnie Mac here, so that's kind of heartbreaking. But you know, he's got things to do. By the way, did you see Vinnie Mac has a voting poll?
Oh,
if
we
you
did
go
wanna
on
talk about
Kissinger's Media, he has a voting poll on the 4 ladies that he is looking at the moment. So we need to check that out at some point today too.
Yeah, we'll check it out maybe after.
Yeah, he's
we only got what 10 minutes left
Yeah.
on the album.
He's living the life, man.
He's the man.
He really
oh
is.
my goodness.
Yeah, he is. He's trying to get him a new lady. About to start the new season of Life with the Sex Doll, which is one of the most touching series on YouTube. So I'm stoked for that.
Hit me in the soft spot. I'll say that.
I'm stoked for it, dude. It's gonna be the shit. I'm hoping he picks Bella or Brandy though. That's my choices.
Yeah.
We'll look at them. You can tell me what you think, but
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking Bella or Brandy, bro.
Yeah, for sure, man. We'll
They're
check them
baddies.
out. We'll make our own pick. We'll pick. You know.
Yeah. See, like my man Solid Psycho said in the chat, Ouija is better than Twiztid nowadays.
He's wrong.
I 100%
It's okay to
agree.
be wrong.
Nah, bro.
I ain't
He's
mad
right.
at you, man. It's okay.
He's right.
You can be wrong.
Look, man.
I don't hold it against you,
Keezy,
man.
you're making me ornery. You're making me ornery right now, Keezy, and I don't want to be ornery, okay, man.
I mean,
I just want to be just. I want to be just, Chris.
I'm not going to go against that, but I will say that if Ouija is a monster, he is the son of Godzilla.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah,
were gonna
which
say
was
son
a
of
great,
God.
which is a great. Yeah, he is the son of God.
He's the son of God.
I'm not gonna put him on that level.
up a pic-
He's just
somebody-
dope at making music.
Somebody do that. Photoshop.
He's not the
we
goat
just
and all
had.
that. Like that's like comedy shit. But like
He
real
already
talk,
made a
he's the
we-
shit.
He already has an album cover where he's on a cross.
Well, yeah, that you're close.
Is that an album cover of his? I
Yeah.
thought that was just a. Oh yeah, you're right. And which they then pretty much used for Juggalos for Jesus.
Yeah.
On their band.
I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see Ouija's head on Son of Godzilla, though.
Oh.
Well, I will Photoshop that. I'll make it happen.
Hey, why is Son of Godzilla? Why is it named Son of Godzilla?
That's a good question. I mean, yeah, his name's not like Mark or Modzilla.
Should have been Jesuszilla, right?
Jesus Gillis. Jesus Gillis. In the name of the Father, in the name of the Mothra, Ghidorah, and the Holy Godzilla.
Oh shit.
Man, yeah, like who do you think really would win between Ghidorah and Godzilla? Well, they've already fought in movies, but in this match, it's going to be Ghidorah for sure.
Smoke-headed
Godzilla's
monster or a
contender.
3-headed monster? Who you got?
3-headed monster for sure.
So
Smoke-headed monster's just like walks up and he's just like has smoke blowing out of his butthole and his nostrils and his ears. He just smoke coming out of every orifice.
Oh, listen to Blaze on this.
Blaze kills it, yeah. But I like Blaze.
Yeah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
Scott said he was.
Ragtime.
Scott said he did come sassy on this verse. I agreed.
He does use his ragtime voice in this one, big,
Yeah.
heavy. Gorosaurus.
Monster with no heads. See, that's definitely like a clapback, right?
Yeah.
Monster with no heads. Like, why else would you say that?
Yeah. This is a monster with no head, so. My eyeball started itching and made it real awkward. So sorry. But yeah. Maybe that's why there's targets on their heads in the bottom.
Yeah.
And the cover art, there's like 3 targets on their face.
Yeah, maybe.
Whoever's aiming, just like, no.
Why does
Like,
Blaze
don't
have
go
to
Blaze.
be in Godzilla's armpit?
Yeah. Why y'all put Blaze in Godzilla's armpit?
And why?
Haters.
And Blaze is only on one song. Why is he on the cover?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. He's only on one song.
I mean, I gotta say, this kind of sounds. This is thrown together, man.
Yeah.
Definitely thrown together.
Matt
But
Rock.
it does. I don't hate it. It sounds pretty good.
I'll take a thrown together like EP like this a couple times a year. Like, as long as it's fun, you know. Like, and all of the songs on here are pretty fun.
I just don't get why they called it like, why they're acting like it's like a project or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, I mean, for what it's worth, it's not like they did much marketing. They literally announced this, and like 3 weeks later, it's out. You know.
Yeah, because they threw it together right after the
Three-headed
shit
monster
started.
because they jacked that idea.
Probably.
I mean, I know, everybody's, there's people out there. It's like, oh, it's just coincidence. I don't. It's just very hard to believe that. It's very hard. to
No,
believe
yeah,
it's
bro.
coincidence.
I think, look, I love Blaze. I think Twiztid is on some weak shit lately, bro. I think they're out of ideas. Legit. I just don't think they have anything fresh up their sleeve. Blaze is tight because he just doesn't have like that influx. He's almost making music on the side. You know what I mean? You get albums every once in a while, and he's just like, every time I've met Blaze maybe 3 times, he's always been the most cool, like down to earth, like chill motherfucker ever. I got nothing but love for Blaze, but yeah, Twiztid lately is just like, shut up.
At least they're being creative.
Boom. Yeah, this is killing it.
They
This is the worst song of the album, by the way. This is the one I was talking about.
That
I
song?
think it's the worst song of the album.
I don't hate it.
yeah, this one's pretty bad.
I think it's the worst song of the album.
I
don't hate it.
There.
Boom.
Have a song.
Would you ever listen to that? Like,
Yeah.
No way, bro.
I like
Never
this
way.
song.
Never listen to this again.
Listen to. Ugh. I don't know. I think it's cool, man.
Nah.
You're just being a hater because you're a fucking Ouija low.
Well, I'm just being ornery today.
Yeah, I know you are. Songs of Samhain 4 has a lot hanging on it, says Valentine the Country Singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot to live up to. You're right. I think each one of those albums is the shit.
Songs of Samhain 4, or Songs of Samhain, that's Twiztid's like Halloween shit, right?
Yes.
By the way, man, we're fast approaching on the season of the pumpkin.
We are.
Halloween,
It's right in
man.
the corner, bro.
Bro, come on. Put your mask on. Get your stuff ready to go, guys.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I agree.
Come on, guys, let's go down. Let's hit it up.
Speaking of Halloween, you can go to Detroit and go to Hallowicked,
Yeah.
but then you have to also decide on the 30th. Do you want to go to the Twisted Green Book Show or do you want to go to the Three-Headed Monster?
They look like monsters.
They just announced the Three-Headed Monsters Ball.
Oh, really? Oh, shit.
Wow.
The Three-Headed Monsters Ball? Who announced
Wow, man.
ICP.
that? Oh, okay. I thought you said Twiztid. I was about to say, okay, that's over with. That's just, come on, bro.
No, because Twisted's doing the Green Book Show on the 30th, but ICP's now doing their Three-Headed Monster Show.
Ball.
I was gonna
They
see
look
if I-
like monsters.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
The man Hex. Oop,
No,
oop.
Hex is not a man.
Hex is the shit, bro. Hater.
Lex the Hex Master or Hex or Hex Rated?
Lex the Hex Master is the shit as well.
Did we ever find out Hex's? Didn't he have a brother that rapped? Blessed.
Yeah, they still.
Yeah, they're still working on their album.
Or we're
DJ Slug.
Blessed, Hardly Oh Chill.
DJ
and-
Slug still needs to make us some Sector 18 shirts.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, beats.
That's a pretty sweet poster, though.
That poster is the shit. That should have been the
that's
album.
Way fucking doper than the album cover.
Here, I'll
Yeah.
show the-
Slug asked if we've seen Twiztid live in the past few years. I have not, luckily.
Yeah, I saw Twiztid live back in May, and it was fucking great.
Oh, you saw him in May?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no monoxide.
To be fair, like keep it real, I probably will go to the New Year's thing.
Really?
Because it's here in.
You wanna
just
go?
'cause- Yeah, I'm down. Just because it's here in Columbus.
Dude, Juggalo Rewind's going.
Yeah, I would definitely be down to
Yeah.
go along with.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, we could go to the Twiztid shit. We try to get Vinnie Mac to go too. That would be what up,
you guys,
know?
you guys can go.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah.
Well, would you guys go to Juggalo, Ohio with me? No. Come on, bro. What if I bought your ticket?
All right.
If I bought your ticket, would you go?
Sure.
All right, cool.
I'll go, but I won't. I won't even dare enjoy myself.
Okay, well, you don't have to enjoy yourself. We just need to cover it as Deck One Del. We need to be able to talk about it.
Okay, deal.
What did that audio clip say? Hold on, play it again.
I think they stink, they blow, they suck.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, fucking jerk. Are you joining him now? What's going on?
No, I'm Swedish.
Yeah, you're sweet. You're sweet. I'm Swedish.
Sweda.
I'm Swedish. I'm sweet and low.
Swedish. Low.
After party.
No, I'm
featuring
okay,
live.
man. I'm here in the middle. You know, I'm a frog in the pond. You know, I got one side this way, one side that way. Monsters, what's going on? Son of Godzilla, fucking, you know, Starbucks.
Who's your favorite kaiju?
Oh boy, my favorite kaiju. I'd have to say the Megazord, right? Or
Megazord. I was gonna say that.
Really? Yeah.
That was a good one. All right, I'll say
Dragonzord.
I was gonna say Dragonzord then.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the Zords.
I would say Metal Barbara Streisand. I think that from South Park.
That's good.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
She
yeah,
was
that
a good
one's
kaiju.
good.
That was a good kaiju.
Wasn't there
Cloverfield.
The baby from Honey, I Blew Up the Kid.
there you go. Oh, nice one.
That was a good kaiju.
good one.
Not a bad one. Oh, I'll say Jay from Growing Again.
Oh,
Jay from Growing Up.
fuck
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Does that count?
I'm gonna allow it. I think
I'll
so.
allow that one, yeah.
Attack on Titan. Nah, that's whack. That's too generic. Everybody would say that one. Those aren't even kaiju though. Those are their own thing. You know, I would count anything over 11 feet to be a kaiju.
Damn.
You might be a tiny kaiju, but theoretically, you know what I mean.
Well, so
Think about this, like Shadow of the Colossus. The smallest Colossus is probably only the size of a bull.
yeah, you're
you
right.
know? But that counts as a Colossus, you know.
So I do have a question. Would the babies from Godzilla 98 be considered kaijus? Because they're only like, I would say, not even 10 feet.
Well-
Godzilla 98 is the worst. Stop with the
Look,
98.
I'll say this.
I love Godzilla 98.
God,
Babies of a kaiju are still a kaiju. I'll say that.
Babies-
Because
deep.
Because it will grow to be a big
That was
kaiju.
pretty deep.
Yeah.
That was pretty deep. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Okay.
We're all in agreement then on that, right?
We're all in agreement. We're all in agreement, yes.
And we're all in agreement that Odyssey is the shit, way better than anything Three-Headed Monster has ever done.
We are
Oh,
not
yeah.
in agreement
Next-
on that.
next
we
song?
are not in agreement. You're making
Nope.
me ornery, Keezy.
There actually isn't another
Keezy,
song.
you're making me ornery. No, there's not. This is one of the shortest albums that's
17.
ever been made.
Oh, there's
17 minutes.
17
Damn, that was
minutes.
damn.
You fucking jerks.
Why does that 17 minutes? Oh, yeah, okay. So 17
Because
minutes.
17 is the magic number for ICP. Let's
Yeah,
make our
okay.
album 17 minutes.
Yeah,
Probably
come on,
because
man.
Jamie didn't have more than 17 minutes
too
of
many
material in
quinky
his
dinks
head.
there. Too many quinky dinks. Let's
Yeah,
be
that's
honest
probably
here.
what it is.
Let's be honest here.
I think it's fun and cool and curious.
You would.
Oh, man.
Oh man, jeez.
Speaking of curious, I'm curious who Vinny's gonna pick for his
Who is lady?
lady.
Yes, I was gonna say look into that because he has the voting up, so you guys need to get on there and vote.
But,
Kissinger's Media.
While I looked that up, final thoughts on the album.
Oh yeah. Final thoughts on the album. I think it's mac and cheese. That's the best analogy I've ever heard for Twiztid. It's not disappointing, but I'm never gonna pick that as my first dish.
I'd
It's
say
just a side dish.
I'd say it's
man.
ramen with half of the packet of seasoning.
There was nothing, and that was the thing. There was nothing surprising about it, bro.
Yeah.
When I listened to Three-Headed Monster, especially the first one they came out with, I was genuinely surprised by a lot of those songs. Like, I thought Ouija really fucking. That's what kind of got me into Ouija for real. That was one of the biggest things that got me into Ouija is because like he brought it lyrically in that fucking album.
Damn, Vinny's on the red carpet at Hollywood, bro. Look at him.
His photo game is up, bro. His like social photo game. That shit is getting nice, man. That's what that college gets you, though.
So it
bro.
looks like Vinny has 4 lovely ladies
right.
on the hook for his love.
Absolutely. And there's like let me see. There's Candy.
From left to right, Candy.
Yeah, there's Candy, Angel, which I'm not that big of a fan of, Brandy, and I think it's Bella was the last one.
Oops, I didn't mean to click that.
I was gonna say he has individual posts as well on there where he covers individual girls. See, Candy, I don't like Candy.
Look how badass Vinny looks there, dude.
Oh yeah, he does. He looks.
Look, Candy looks so cute and sweet. She has a guitar.
But the thing is, if you read her Bella, I'm not a big fan of Candy. She's the third woman out of the 4. You met Bella and Angeline. How about Candy? She wants to be a superstar. She loves to sing. She plays with her favorite toy, her guitar. She enjoys country, pop, and a little rock.
Oh.
See, I'm just not. She ain't a juggalo, but she's a good lady. And Vinny said in his summary. Oh, I'm sorry, you were going to bring.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just.
Vinny said in his summary, number 1, she needs to be a juggalo.
right.
So even though Vinny might have feelings for this one, like Vinny, I just don't think it's going to work
Vinny,
out, bro.
don't pass up on that one, man.
You're a juggalo. You're a juggalo ambassador, bro. You don't need to.
That's the one you want
you
to
don't need
wife
to be with a
up.
girl that ain't a.
That's a good girl.
To be fair, your wife I know doesn't listen to ICP at all. What about Adina? Does she like ICP at all?
Yeah, she will tolerate him if I put him on, but she's not like a fan.
My
no.
girl's not a fan either. She likes I think 1 or 2 songs by him. So it's like I don't know if that's necessary, but I know Vinny said that that's one of his top priorities.
Well,
Yeah,
what do you think about this? Bella here is beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's Amber's best friend.
No, she'll break his heart. Don't go with her, man. She will break your heart, brother.
But I
Dude,
mean,
well-
hey, if she's a shoulder to cry on, in Amber's in the wake of Amber's,
I think
of the loss
Bella
of Amber,
Bella
that's
was my
fine.
choice for the longest time until Brandy came along. I really liked Bella, just because. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't.
wow.
Angeline,
Oh,
I'm
who's
also
that?
that's Angeline. I'm not a big fan of her.
Oh, man, no.
I think she's clout chasing. That's just
Yeah,
my.
that's the
That's
one.
just my. That's just my opinion.
That's the
Yeah.
one you're gonna have the most fun with.
It does say, I do agree with you, Chris, though, because it does say she's been a fan of Vinny since the premiere of her relationship with a doll. So I feel like she's
Yeah.
only in it for the clout.
to be on TV. Yeah,
That's
she
the
just
one-
wants to
oh,
do.
man.
She just wants to be part of the new season. And I think Vinny needs a girl who's really going to stick around and like really be with down for him for the right reasons.
That's Candy.
Now, see, I love Bella, but now we have Brandy. This is the number 4. I like Brandy. Yeah.
Brandy's fine.
And as it says, this is Brandy. She finds Vinny cute and good looking, good taste.
Hashtag.
She would like to be the first ever black woman to date and relationship with. She loves the camera. It could be a photo or video because the camera loves her. What are your thoughts on
I
Brandy?
feel like she's just got a pretty, gnarly tan. I
She's
wouldn't
very
say
pretty.
I wouldn't say she's black. She's black?
She does. She doesn't really have black features, but she does have a dark skin tone. So I can't judge.
I think
but
she's black, yeah.
I'll say this: I think Brandy is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I think that Brandy's awesome too. It'd have to be Bella or Brandy. I like Bella just because Bella knows Vinny. She was around
This
for the
one's
whole.
Bella.
Yeah, she knew Amber. She's obviously cool with wrestling, which is a big part of Vinny's life.
That's
just
true.
as big of a thing as Juggalo shit. So I just think she's going to be the right choice, man. Look, that's my opinion, Vin. I think you need to go with Bella. That's my vote, Bella. We're gonna put a poll actually in our comments to see what
Yes.
everybody says, so that we can get the official Deck One dealt, and then we'll post that on Instagram in his comments and let him know the official Deck One dealt vote. Who is it going to be? Bella, Brandy, Angeline, or what was the last?
Candy?
Or Candy? Yep, or Candy. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't like Candy very much. So.
I'm picking Candy. That's what I'm going with.
You like Candy?
So here I'll put Bella, Amber's
All right.
friend, Amber's BFF.
Well, it depends. To me, Vinny wants. To me, Vinny's. He's a heartthrob guy. And then Candy's going to be your wifed up. That's, that's
Brandy
your
was the
wife.
black one.
Yeah, black lady. Yeah, black. Not black. All right, but anyway,
What?
Angeline was the. She was like the
redhead.
clout chaser. She was the
Yeah.
clout chaser.
Just say the redhead, the fiery redhead, sassy redhead.
And then Candy was the country girl.
Yeah, country girl. Yep, exactly. The one who played country non-juggalette. Very, very key note. We have now dropped it. Please put your votes so we can get the official Deck One Delt vote and let Vinny know what Deck One Delt believes as a collective unit who the next lady should be.
Just to recap, here we go. This is Bella. Oops.
Yep, we're going to
This
show
is Bella,
just so we heard. Yep, Bella,
Amber's best friend.
Amber's best friend. We have.
Oops, hold on. I went the wrong way. My bad.
Yep. We have.
Candy.
Yep. Candy.
Candy, she's the country super.
She's a country fan. That was his Jersey thing. We have Angelin, who is the one who's been watching the show. I call her a clout chaser, but maybe you don't agree with me and you vote for her. But still, I think since she's been around since the beginning. Anyway, and then last, Brandy, the black woman. I mean, that's really her thing. I'm just saying. That's kind of her thing.
That is her defining characteristic.
That's her defining
even
characteristic.
according to Vinny. So.
Yeah, well, and I mean, she does love the camera. I do think that she would be a good addition just for that. She would be a natural in front of the camera. She's used to it. He wouldn't really have to get her used to, filming her a lot. On the other hand, I'm looking more at the long-term relationship, not just their role on the show. You know what I mean? I think that Bella would be the best long-term, but I think that Brandy would be the best on the show.
I think I would agree with you there. I would love to see Vinny laying down with Brandy. Just rubbing on her smooth skin.
Absolutely. Somebody said in the comments, somebody mentioned, why doesn't he just pick all four?
Ooh,
Vinny is a one-woman man, just so you know.
Well, I mean, does he have to be?
Well,
He doesn't have to be. No, I think he chooses to be.
Guys,
That's just the kind of guy he is.
come on, guys. That'd be like $4,000.
Yeah, that would be a lot.
I guess.
That would be.
Look, even Cherry here says, "Watch out for Angel." Sounds like an obsessed fangirl.
Right, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm not. His comments. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm not a big fan of Angel.
Well, we're invested, man. I
yeah.
can't wait to see who he chooses.
Absolutely, dude.
I
It's gonna be the
personally
shit.
like Brandy, but I can understand. Any of the ladies are beautiful and would be a great choice for Vinny, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But if they're not a juggler, they better get with the fucking program if they want Vinny. That's all I gotta
I'm
say.
just gonna say he's big into the scene. You're gonna have to accept that part of his life. And honestly,
You'll most likely be going to the gathering.
right. Yeah,
You'll be a part of his life, which involves juggalo shit, wrestling,
absolutely.
Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, Juggalos respect and love Vinny, and the thing is,
You know what?
Yeah,
I think he should.
need to know.
I think we should. He should do like kind of like a love connection type thing, maybe where he gets to know them each a little better.
Oh, okay.
Maybe gets like they ask questions of him, he can answer. Maybe something like that.
That would be
That way
awesome.
we could get to know. Maybe like what if they're not even into video games? Like Vinny probably wouldn't even be into that.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of little facets. Man.
He loves the Buckeyes.
Yeah.
You know, we know all kinds of stuff about Vinny. So, ladies, you better get with the fucking program because if you don't even know as much about Vinny as us, we're just three dudes in a basement. I mean,
exactly. We love his content,
and
but
we're big fans and friends of Vinny. But you gotta learn, study up if you want to get with a man as good as Vinny because we won't allow just any dumb bitch to waste his time.
yeah, sorry, that's true. We are going to be gatekeepers. On
We
this
will
topic.
judge you.
Yeah, we will judge you because we're Vinny's brothers. We're his friends, and thing is, we're going to make sure that you're the right pick. So you want to come and be on the show and be part of this man's life, you better fucking bring it, ladies.
Yep.
I agree.
That's
Absolutely.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
Sure. Well, that was.
I think that
Always
was
gotta
bigger
love
news
a
than
Vinny.
the Twiztid album. I
Gotta
think that
love
was
a Vinny
bigger news
segment.
than the Odyssey album, personally.
Let's see who's winning the poll. So far, Brandy is winning.
Brandy's killing it. 75%. It's in between Brandy and Bella for sure, but everybody is loving Brandy so far.
All right, well, we'll see.
I think you're
man.
fucking up, man. Vinny, you're fucking up if you don't go for Candy.
You think so?
Oh, wow, you're a
think
candy
You're
guy?
a candy guy,
Yeah,
really?
Fuck yeah.
Wait,
What?
what is Candy doing for you? That
Dude,
Brandy
Can-
is.
Candy's the what? Candy's the one. That's the true one.
Wait,
The true one. Wait,
that's this one.
That's gonna be true. She's gonna be true to you forever, bro.
dude, she's a good lady. He did say that, but she's not a juggalo.
I do like
she's into country and pop music.
I'll say
man.
this:
That's
I
fine.
like Candy's long legs.
Do you think any of the rest of them are juggalos? Come
Dude, bro, Brandy and Bella are definitely juggalettes, bro. Brandy, look, like, the thing is, if Brandy ain't a juggalette, you play it for her, Brandy's going to be down with the fucking clown. Bella is a juggalette, bro. She's a friend of Amber, and the thing is, we know Amber was down with the clown, so the thing is, Bella, being a friend of Amber, by proxy, is probably going to be down with the clown. Bro.
Bella looks like she's got some big tits.
Bella's
Bella
gonna-
is a hottie, bro.
Bella's
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
fuck you
Bella is a
over.
baddie, bro.
Bella's gonna fuck you up.
No,
Brandy's
bro.
gonna
I
fuck
think
you
Belly
over.
would be Belly. I think Bella would be the best addition to the show.
All right, so let's
personally.
ask this: which one are you picking?
Which one would I pick? Oh, I would pick Bella, 100%,
doubt.
bro.
all four.
Man, I would take.
I couldn't do all 4, bro. That's tiring.
It's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work. Yeah,
It's a lot of lifting.
a lot of wheelchairs, like a lot of work, bro. That's just too much for me.
I think I could have some fun with Angeline.
Evangeline?
Oh yeah, she'd be the funnest one for sure.
I'm still the Bella titties.
Hey, and
man.
you know what? I
I'm a
hope this
titty-
isn't
I'm a
disrespectful to Vinny to talk
Yeah, I
about
was gonna
his
say,
women
yeah.
like that.
No disrespect at all to Vinny.
Sorry.
Whoa.
To be very clear here, once one of these lovely ladies joins Kissinger's media, we will never be talking about their looks.
We
ever
might just
again.
pick up the other 3.
Yeah, honestly, keep it real. Yeah, I mean, one for each. Who knows? Hey, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, we won't be talking. This is only preliminary stuff, and this is just to help Vinny out and let him know our opinions on it. Okay, we are men. We have opinions that men have. So that's it. We're just trying to give our opinions.
I'd like to see all of their pussies to get a real.
That's too far. That's too far. That's got to be just him. Hey, Keezy.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's just him. We can talk about the shape of the ladies, but the actual view of that's just for her man.
All right.
That sounds like a cat with a bad attitude.
It's kind of like we can talk we could talk about our own ladies and all that, but once you say I want to see your woman's vagina, then it's like okay, red flag.
Okay, understood.
You have to pay for the OnlyFans. You want to see that?
I would. If Vinny had an, I thought him and Amber were gonna do an OnlyFans, and they.
I
did.
meant my OnlyFans.
Oh. Okay.
No subscribers yet. It's been up for 3 years. No subscribers yet, but soon. Soon people are going to start biting.
DJ Slug said he's picking the one that doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would. No. I don't want my lady to. I'm just playing. I like to talk to my woman.
Well, Candy won't
Have
talk.
good
She'll
conversations.
be singing.
That's true. Candy's probably a beautiful singer.
Yeah. Church. I do want to. I would like to hear Candy sing, but yeah, I'm still going to vote. I'm a pig, so I'm voting on looks alone. And that's going to be Bella. Bella is just
all right.
And like I said, she has that advantage of knowing Amber, so she's going to be respectful of that. I also don't want a woman to come along and shit on Amber's name. Amber had a legacy with men, so I want to keep that legacy intact.
Well, I mean, we'll always have her memory, like it's all right.
Yeah, but I don't want some woman to come and try to overshadow that. I want them to be respectful of her. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And I think that her friend is always going to be respectful. She's not going to shit
one
talk
could
her.
One could argue that her friend taking her man. Her widower.
Some people said that, but hey, why not? I mean, you can move on. Widower. Like, look, we have relationships in our group where one of us has dated somebody and then someone else has had a much better relationship with them. That happens, bro. That's life.
All right.
So I think that the same thing happens with Bella and Amber. I
hope so.
And it's not like he just went off and started a relationship with Bella immediately. He's taking it slow, He went out.
Yeah.
He gave
He's
himself
playing the field.
Yeah, he gave extra opportunities. He went to the gathering, gave that a go. He's been playing the field. He's been waiting on that. So now it's just time that he's taking action. You know what I mean? And I think that Amber's going to be able to understand that the most. Just my opinion.
Wow, man, that's really insightful.
Yeah,
man. But
I'm invested.
Speaking of Vinny, if you want to head over to Instagram,
hetero. If you want a hetero.
If you want to hetero to Instagram, he did send me a video.
Okay.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, him and one of the girls in couples costumes.
This one?
Yeah.
Or was it this one?
Yeah, it was that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it was that one. The one
I
above.
know you were telling me about that dude battling me.
The dude battling you. Yeah, we'll look at that one too. But
bro.
this one. Yeah, this
my
one
first challenger.
Yeah, this is Vinny and one of the girls in their couples costumes for. I think he's holding a contest to see which one could do the best Britney with knives. So
that's so fucking.
What is that?
Dude,
what is, bro? Britney Spears is on some shit.
That's one of the girl. Someone told me this was Vinny and one of the girls.
That is not. I think you got misled.
Okay.
Again, usually you've been getting good videos, but I'm pretty sure I know that's not Vinny.
Is that Candy? Is that Candy?
You're misled.
No,
that's
Candy
Britney
would
Spears,
Candy would
guys.
never touch knives like that.
Britney Spears has videos where she just does these weird dances, and it's weird as fuck, bro. Britney Spears is on some weird shit, dog.
What's funny is,
and it's like every day
she's getting ready for Halloween, man.
No, bro. Like, go on her. If you go on her socials, bro, that bitch is fucking high on some shit.
Yeah, I mean, look,
she's lost, dude. They fucked.
They ended that conservatorship, and she was able to record whatever she wanted, and that
dude.
bitch
She
is
was
going off,
she's
bro.
been over sexualized her entire life since she's been a kid. I
Bro,
mean, she's
yeah.
fucked in the head.
What's
fucked
funny is
in the head,
what's
homie.
funny is on that video on the comment she said like, "Don't worry guys, it's just play knives for Halloween, ha ha ha." Then the next video she made, she was
Yeah.
dancing. She had like bandages all over her.
Really? Oh my gosh, bro. No,
yeah,
dude.
I
No,
swear to
dude.
God, it's almost like a parody, dude.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's just doing it for like attention, and if that's the case, bravo. You
She's
know?
nuts.
Check out Britney Spears remixes if you want to laugh. Though.
No, I'm. Yeah.
That is awesome, dude. Britney's so
Yeah,
funny.
she's on some. She's just on some shit lately, bro. Like
Oh,
here you go, there you go, dancing around and
She's
dancing
always
around
spinning.
like a fucking goofball.
She
Yeah.
spins so much.
She's
Yeah.
a fucking weirdo. Man.
Yeah, she's totally fucking bro.
Man, she used to be like the most sought after lady in our days.
and that's like, yeah, dude. She was like one of my first like crushes for sure.
There's the knife.
I can't help it though. Her dancing with knives won me over a little bit.
That
I'm
is
not gonna
pretty
lie.
awesome. I don't know where the bandage one is. She may have deleted it. I swear I saw it. Tara showed it to me. It's so
She was
funny.
dancing with bandage. Well, that would be a great couple's costume.
Oh yeah,
That's
it
all I'm
is.
saying.
She's just on one,
Someone
bro.
told me
I
it
don't
was
know.
Vinny and his
I
girl.
would
but-
fuck her even to this day. Like, don't get me wrong, but like nah. She's just weird.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go near that, dude.
Yeah, they say don't stick your dick in crazy, man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
All right, well, that's it.
I still would.
Yeah, but on a I did. So somebody sent me another video.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It actually was in Roblox, and this guy was like, "Hey, you're from Deck One Del. I want to battle you." And I was like, "Okay, fuck it, I'll battle you." And so I battled him, and he annihilated me. And he said, "You know what? After I fucking annihilate the light work, I'm going after Sly, just Chris. I'm gonna battle him, and I'm gonna murder him."
You
Is it
told
this
me
guy?
about this. Yeah, you told me about
Yeah.
this dude. Yeah, this
yeah,
dude's
yeah, yeah.
brutal,
So
bro.
this dude's brutal. He's gonna fuck. He wants to battle you, but he also wants to get signed to Chapter 17. So that's
do
another.
this shit, bro.
That's one of the.
All right, let's see
things.
my challenger. Let's do this shit, bro.
Yeah, he fucking. I mean, he murked me. So I mean, I'm not
Wasn't
saying.
it- his name was like Ike. Like it was like Fight Ike, right?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Like Fight Ike with the 8. He said something.
Yeah,
like
and this
that.
is his freestyle to you.
Okay,
challenge.
let's see this,
this
bro.
is him challenging you right now. So.
All right, bro. You
You
ready?
turn it up.
Let's
Yeah,
see. Let's see.
yeah,
Let's see what
let's see
let's
this.
see what we got. All right.
Straight on me, eat off for lunch. Now I'm gonna go buy out brunch. And now I'm gonna go on the jog. Run up a hog. My nickname is Clog. When I get freaky, you know we get icky. No time for the sticky. Drink a go. Now I'm gonna give her a hickey. I speed through the race. She thought I was G8. She gonna love how I get freaky. No time to get sticky. When I rap, I
Damn,
walk up
bro.
the
It was-
straight on me, eat off for
like-
lunch. Now I'm gonna go buy out brunch. And now I'm gonna go.
Murked your ass.
That was
bro.
incredible, dude.
Bro. Wow.
You're gonna let that dude say that shit to you, bro?
Wow, bro. Really? Really, bro?
Oh, bro.
Look, the rules were simple. You have to ask before, bro. Don't come on with no fucking venomous shit. This is just for fun, bro. And you
Yeah.
gotta.
Yeah, he took it there.
Bro,
He took it there.
All right, man. All right.
You'll be up, dude.
It'll be all right, man.
You
It'll
might
be
have a chance.
Yeah, be all right, man. Hey, bro, just bring it. Just bring
he's
it.
wearing the same shirt. He's
I
wearing
know.
the same shirt I wore in my battle.
He tried to wear the same outfit.
He's wearing
Yeah,
the
he's
same
got the
outfit.
same outfit,
He's
man.
got the sweatpants and,
And the
yellow
shoes.
shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
and the
got no
black
shoes.
Yeah, and no shoes. Just like my shoes were barely held together.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, funny.
He thought you didn't have shoes. That's why he's
Funny. Oh, and you got dance moves, so you just think
Yeah,
you're
dude,
fucking
bro.
And,
man,
and
huh?
his belly hanging out.
He's gonna
Yeah, bro.
serve you
Okay,
dance
whatever, bro.
moves and battle you.
Whatever,
man.
bro. Hey, that's fine. Whatever.
I mean, it's time to spark up that vacuum, bruh.
What's even funnier is like on some real shit. He looks like just like I did at that age. at his age, I didn't look much different. So let's just keep it real.
Hey,
bro.
Dr. Fago said Thuggalos be like. That's a good one, man. Good one.
Oh man. Oh shit. But anyway, yeah. He's
But
hardcore,
that
bro.
guy's my new obsession, though.
That's
man.
so funny.
He's
man.
the shit, bro. I mean, he has bars. He's kind of in the same camp as what's his name? Who's Andy Milonakis?
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, a flying pickaninny.
Bro, do you remember us discovering Andy Milonakis before he was even?
Oh, way
Bro,
before.
I wish I still
way
had.
before.
Dude, listen, like
Way before.
All right, you know how we talk about Chris like entertaining us and shit. This is back like in the internet's infancy.
Yeah.
Andy Milonakis is online making like freestyle videos,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And Chris like he thought it'd be funny to make one, and we recorded a video of Chris like making fun of Andy Milonakis. This was before the Andy Milonakis
way
show.
before he blew up.
Like early 2000s.
It was the video. I remember in the video, he's like, meet me. Don't beat me. Just meet me at the Waffle House. I'm a mouse. You're a whore. So, and I remember that because we played it so much. And then Chris made his funny video making fun of it. And then we played the fuck out of that. I wish I still had that, man. Because you said, like, on yours, you were like, bean, eat beans. Don't eat beans or some shit. Oh, that was a funny memory.
And then when people started talking about Andy Milonakis, I was like, how do you know about that?
Yeah,
like
right,
I was like stunned that he like got popular.
Because when we were first getting onto him, because that was the thing. It was just through message boards, man. Everything, music. And that was what was so great about that era is like when you found something underground, it was really underground. Like maybe 10,000 other people might know about that in the rest of the United States. So it's like you were onto some really underground shit, and then you kind of had to hit those message boards and try to spread it and see if it caught on. That's what was great about our group. It's almost every time I loved something, it was big in our group too. You know what I mean? The whole group kind of gravitated toward it, and it was our thing for a while. And but then, you know, in cases like him or Tech Nine or I'm not gonna say Froggy Fresh because I didn't get hip on Froggy Fresh until like he was pretty popular. But anyway,
sure.
Yeah. But still, there's like lots of little instances like that where it was so much more intimate than it is now. Where now, usually, if you're discovering something, everyone is discovering it very shortly.
You ain't discovering shit.
Yeah, everyone's finding it shortly after you. But yeah, that was what was great back then. Is like you could have something for a few months that was just yours, and that's how he was.
Yeah,
that was
man.
like our thing, because I'll always remember that when he's like, "Look up in the sky. What is that? It's a flying pickaninny. It's a flying pickaninny." Yeah, it was just like, Eddie Milonakis was the shit when he first came out, man. And that was why we loved it so much, is because at that point we didn't know that there was no news out about him actually being older than he looked. So we thought it was just this 13-year-old kid freestyling.
And then he came on the Man Show pretty soon after that, I think.
Yeah, I don't remember that as well. Keep it real, but I do remember like when we first started listening to him, we thought he was a kid.
Yeah,
and it was just like, dude, this kid is ridiculous but a genius at the same time. Yeah, because he was freestyling. He wasn't like especially sharp, but that's what made it so great. Is because he was he'd go for it. So you know what I mean? And
that shit was dope, man. I wish I still had that video.
Man. I love
good stuff.
Loved Andy Milonakis back in the day.
Yeah, the internet from like 2003 to like
Max Rebo. That's one of the lines. I got pizza on my head, but don't call me a pizza head.
Yeah.
I got cheeses on my head, but don't call me a pizza head.
Yeah, the internet from like 2002 to like 2008 was like amazing.
Yeah, for sure. That was
Fucking
that was
great,
when
man.
it was just a trope. If you used it right, it was like a little trope. Being in the underground scene and that little
shit, the internet was underground at that point.
Yeah, but that was like when it was the shit. Man. I love that Juggalo era. And I mean, I think that's how a lot of the Deck One Juggalos are. You know, that was like our pinnacle, and it was just so dope. Like Juggalo acts weren't, you know, amazing. Like it was really like we had maybe 4 Juggalo acts that were really fucking dope. You know what I mean? Now, like, the whole fucking scene is just filled with outrageously good rappers.
Yeah, there's dope Juggalo acts that came up on Juggalo shit. You know what I mean? So, which didn't exist back then. So.
Yeah, so it's just crazy, man. It's a different landscape now.
It's fun. All right, we ready to wrap it up, man. We can
call
it a day.
Bitch.
Yeah, I think we're good, man.
All right.
I think we did the thing.
I think we did the thing. We reviewed Twiztid. We can brush that out of our
yes,
hair.
I ordered a hard copy of that, by the way.
Oh,
I still
who
haven't
won?
got it.
Who won?
Oh,
Vinny chose.
You're right. We didn't end our polls.
I was gonna say we got to end the poll.
End the
figure
poll
out who won.
officially. You want to give a drum roll?
All
Got
right,
it?
drum roll.
Hold on. I'm on the fucking I'm on the page.
You're on the end screen.
I'm
my
on the
bad.
end screen. You fucks.
No, stop the fake drum roll. He got to. Oh.
And the winner is Brandy Black Woman.
It is.
I mean, that's what it says. Yeah, that's what it says. All right. So Brandy, that is official. The Deck One Dealt opinion is your next woman should be Brandy.
Brandy, then Bella,
then Bella,
Angelin,
and no one voted for Candy.
Man,
who is Carver's first choice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Yay!
Yay.
All right. So go to deck1delt.com and listen to more of our shit. Buy a shirt or two if you want. If you want to help support our show, the best way to support our show, you can buy shit if you want.
It's on the Patreon.
That barely helps. If you want to really support our show, share this shit, man. There's plenty of juggalos out there that have never heard of us that would probably like this shit, and tell them. You have a homie that would probably like our shit, so tell them to hang out with us. And if you know people listen to podcasts but don't watch YouTube, tell them. We are on that shit too.
Yeah.
So we got options, y'all. We be out there.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it, y'all.
All right. Let's shuffle up on out.
We'll slide Godzilla right back into the deck.
We will.
Godzilla 98, y'all.
Watch Godzilla 98.
Three-headed monster is superior.
Don't listen to
to
Three-Headed Monster.
Odyssey. It's superior.
Don't
to
listen
Odyssey.
to Three-Headed Monster. Watch Godzilla 98.
C-17, baby.
Twisted for life.
C-17, fuck MNE. You know what I'm saying? Except for Gmo. He's the shit. And Blaze. He's the shit.